because I grew up on Veggietales. I'm sure you grew up on Veggietales, and I noticed that you both worked on Veggietales, the Netflix version.
We lived and breathed and cried VeggieTales for three
Yeah.
years.
Yeah. No, my earliest memory is the cheeseburger song. But with
Well, it's
you,
funny. You
You
say
remember you
you
remember that
say
one?
that you say we probably grew up with VeggieTales. We did not.
really?
Yeah, yeah. When Ethan and I when we started working on that show, we were all like,
What's this?
like
Yeah.
Well, because that was going to be one of my questions. Like, because would it have been like fanfic when you get asked to do something that's but
Yeah, it's weird. I mean,
yeah.
I'll let you answer, Eric. I've been talking a lot because of Axe Cop.
I mean, like having not because yeah, we didn't like no one in the we did not grow up on VeggieTales, and so when we came in, it was sort of like there was the show was barely formed. Like it was just like they're going to be in this world and it's going to be like a sitcom and it's just going to be silly. And so I think our mindset going in was like, well, let's just make a fun show.
Yeah, we just
The
want to make a
characters
really
are
funny, wacky cartoon. Was that
yeah. We'll take the character prototypes. We'll keep it. We'll keep the faith element. We'll make it silly and whatever. And I think we quickly realized how possessive people are of VeggieTales and how they want to preserve exactly the feeling they had when they were five
Yeah.
watching it for the first time. And so that became very, very tricky to navigate
That's it.
because our show was not going to be that. Our show,
Yeah.
just from the outset, was not going to be what VeggieTales used to be for
Yeah.
all sorts of reasons.
Yeah.
And then, like it was like I understand like you don't want to if you want to be respectful of a thing when you're rebooting it and whatever, but like the controversy of just giving the characters eyebrows like that alone is like, oh, we have to be
Wow.
very careful. And then we weren't careful and made a
Yeah.
lot of people very angry. Like,
It's
so
like the Superman argument with the trunks and no trunks. Like everyone's in panic
yes,
mode. But because it was Netflix, did you have to be very diverse with your vegetables?
we have a story about that.
yeah, yeah, but
I was wondering if
it's
I'm
actually not what you think. It's the other way. Like it's actually like I don't
what
yeah.
are we thinking of the same story when like we were in that meeting and
Yeah,
I don't know if
yeah.
yeah like there's a big exec basically goes like they had just gotten the lineup of the VeggieTales characters designed by Ellie and Oli Sabalos who are this amazing. Were they like 18 when they did this? They're like this
At the time, yeah,
savant
they left college.
identical
Yeah,
twins, and they finish each other's drawings, and they sit there and draw all day, and they're these amazing artists. They did the redesigns. They're the most humble, talented kind, homeschooled Midwest girls. Like they're so nice. I felt so bad when they're just people were just railing on against the
Mm.
designs on the internet, like they were like a rewriting of the Bible or something. But so this these drawings of the new designs were out, and generally we're just kind of quiet, going, "Oh, these are great. They look good," and then all of a sudden, with this exec, I won't name names, goes, "I'm seeing when I look at these, I just see a lineup of white people." So then there's a
again,
guy
it's
who's
like the characters are green and red
yeah,
and
green
purple
and
and like
red and
so
different. They're vegetables and fruit, like they're two different
Yeah.
whatever that is categories. I don't know that.
But it's white bread and green bread.
And a piece of bacon. We have a piece of we threw a piece of bacon in, so that's like,
Oh no,
really
sacrilege.
diverse. Yeah, that was Doug Tlemple. He's the showrunner. So but yeah, so that was to me the funniest. And then the funniest thing to me was that his solution he proposed was maybe we could throw a sombrero on one or an afro,
sorry.
and it was sincere.
Yeah,
It was
sincere.
like a
Well,
parody. That was like a parody of
well,
Hollywood.
it was dismissive of just sort of like, just do that. Like it wasn't. It was
Yeah.
sincere, but it was just sort of
Yeah.
like, who cares? Just do that. Like,
Yeah.
Mm.
which is crazy.
Yeah.
It felt like they were saying it because someone had to say it just to acknowledge
Right.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was weird though.